Alright guys, today we're gonna be reacting to 20 most eat food at German Christmas market. Man, we're in Christmas, snow is coming down fast, and we loving Christmas food, man. They're the best. I'm guessing in Germany there's a lot of pastry, which I'm not against it. A lot of pastry in Germany. It looks like they use a low content of how they call this? I forgot the word. Processed sugar, that is. It's too sugary, but it's low content of processed sugar, or almost none. So I'm very curious to see what's going to happen now. Let's jump in.
Hallo, ich hätte gern eine rote Glühwein, bitte. Yeah. All right, it's Christmas time, which of course means Glühwein season. Glühwein is just mulled wine with some spices in there, and it tastes so good. And just the smell reminds me of Christmas here in Germany. Oh, yes, it tastes like alcohol.
Yes, you're right. You kind of need to start every German Christmas market with a Glühwein, because that's the main reason the Germans and everybody here comes to the markets, to just like get your warm drinks on, and it definitely helps with this cool time of the year.
This was €4 for the Glühwein, and then there's a €3 fine.
Blue wine, hot. Ah, man.
So that means if you bring the cup back, you get your €3 back, and we're gonna do that.
Is called a Reibekuchen, at least in this area. In other German areas, it's just a Kartoffelpuffer, and it's pretty hot. So it's basically made of these potato shreds, deep fried in this nice oily section over there. And then you have the choice of different toppings, and we chose the Kräuterquark, which is like an herbal quark cream. And whoa, it's really hot. It is very common throughout Germany and very common at the Christmas markets. So here we go, let's try it. It's so nice, man. The outside is very crispy, as you might have just heard, and then the inside is super soft. Like there's a big difference in consistency and the texture of this. And then the quark on top just gives it a nice contrast. Fried potato, just very good.
So good.
Oh, it looks good.
One thing that is super common also across Germany is grilled champignons, grilled mushrooms. We have a very special version here. It's a version with chili cheese. Like they put cheddar cheese on top, and then these jalapeno.
This is what we like, folks. This is why we watch German stuff. This is why, folks. Is that beer cheese with mushroom and jalapeno? Talk about that, man. That's probably a ballpark plate, man, to go to a baseball game. Wow. I'm telling you, folks, some of these food are, man, I was not expecting this. Wow.
Jalapenos. They were also grilled with onions already. I hope they're gonna be amazing. Let's see how this is. So I'm gonna dig in here. I'm gonna try to get a jalapeno and a mushroom. It's pretty saucy on the bottom, actually. There we go. There's some melted cheddar cheese on top, and we'll see how good that is. Ooh, they are spicy. Sometimes they taste like nothing, but these actually have a good kick to it. It's fairly saucy, and the sauce on the bottom, I don't know if you can see this here. It's like a typical gravy sauce, so that mellows the spice down a little bit. Overall, grilled mushrooms are very good. Chili cheese, I would say only go for a version like this if you're really into that chili cheese taste.
That's me.
There are so many options at these markets, and we can definitely recommend getting a potato twister, which is a big potato cut into a spiral form, then deep fried and topped with flavorful powders. Or you might want to look for a langosch. This deep fried flatbread comes from Hungary, but is a staple at German Christmas markets, and toppings range from just sugar to sour cream, cheese or bacon variations. If you are more into the surf than the turf, another popular and healthier option is flammlachs, which is a Finnish-style salmon that is cooked right there on open fire and then served in big pieces or as a sandwich.
All right, so we have raclette, which is a very popular thing to get at a market here in Germany. So we have a nice toasty bread here. You get the choice of garlic butter or Kräuter butter.
We're in Germany, so there's a lot of bread here, but it's always in a toast.
which is like a spice butter, and then cheese. You saw him scraping off that cheese, putting it on there. It's so fresh. Give it a try. I mean, bread, cheese, and garlic.
Yes.
What more do you want out of
yeah,
life?
true.
So good.
Alright, so we ate a couple things, so we came back and got another drink because there are a lot of different drink variations, not just the red glue wine. This is an Apfelquittenpunsch, and these have a little bit of a, what is it, diuretic effect on me. So here we go.
Clean up a little bit, huh?
That's nice. Definitely fruitier than the regular glue wine. Apple is just nice and warm, cold in any type of form, right? Fruit cake as a drink with some alcohol. It's the way to do it.
They have a few of these little built sheds throughout the city. You can go in. It's nice and cozy. This wood feeling around you, and this apple thing. That's my stuff.
Just
So
like-
good.
It's like a little checkpoint,
little-
right? You're having like little checkpoints right here and there. You're not feeling like you're just walking. See, I like that.
Is a little more spread out. They have different pockets of Christmas market stalls, and this one has a little more medieval feeling. There's a lot more wood. It's getting cooler, and I really like it over here.
That's beautiful. Subscribe to their channel. They do a great job.
One thing you cannot do, you can't go to a German Christmas market and not have a sausage. So there are different types of
A
bratwurst, there's
gigantic
currywurst, all
hotdog.
different kinds. Krakauer, that's the kielbasa sausage. And we got half a meter of sausage in a baguette, cut in half because the baguette is too short, I guess. And so it's 2 layers. And then you have the choice of mustard and ketchup. We got both on each side, and
I'm
it's a
just
very
wondering how much that thing costs, man. It cannot be 2 or 3 euros, man. Euros. It cannot be 2 or 3 euros, man. There has to be like at least 7 to 8, man. That's a meal. That's just a meal.
standard thing to eat a lot of sausage on any type of market or Christmas market in Germany.
It really went in, huh?
You have 2 wieners in there? Mm-hmm. Holy smokes.
It's actually pretty thin wieners, but they're very flavorful, so I like it a lot. I can't tell which I like better, mustard or ketchup, but this is a classic. It's probably the classic, the bratwurst.
Have you ever had 2 wieners in 1 bun? How many glühweins have you had? I feel like after a few glühweins, this always tastes so good.
The more you drink, the better food tastes. Why is that? Mustard
Relax.
or ketchup?
Mustard.
This Christmas market in Düsseldorf feels very integrated into a polished city. But frankly, it could benefit from some activities like the medieval section in Hanover offers. We did axe throwing 1 year, shot crossbows the next, and one of our favorite things was an entire Christmas forest they built to hang out in. In Düsseldorf, on the other hand, they have an Armani Christmas cube. But to be fair, there's also an amazing ice skating ring and curling lanes.
All right, so we came kind of to the main section of the Christmas market here in Düsseldorf. This is right at the northern end of the Königsallee, the city center basically. And they have this ice skating ring on that side and then a bunch of stalls with all kinds of food all around. And they actually built this huge wooden house here. It's a 2-story huge cabin, and they just made that for the Christmas market. And it looks pretty awesome here. This is probably my favorite section so far. And yeah, we're just gonna see what else we can find.
If you have more of a sweet tooth, you definitely came to the right place. Amongst the sweet must-tries are churros,
Candy.
chocolate glazed fruit, roasted almonds, candied apples, Quarkbällchen or other types of fried dough, and of course crepes.
So we have
I have to go to Germany one of these Christmas, man. Definitely. With my family. I have to make this thing happen, bro. I have to get this channel up, man, and make sure we can get that money to go to do a Christmas in Germany, man. This is beyond, man. It's beautiful, folks. It's beautiful.
Have this Mützen, which I've never heard of that name before. I know it as Quarkbällchen. So it's this fried dough using quark in there and then topped with powdered sugar. It's very deep fried. It's very good and crispy.
Oh,
let me just open this one up. Oh, look at that steam. This looks fluffy.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this one is really fresh, cakier than the ones I'm used to, which I really like. It's just like, it reminds me a little bit of funnel cake. It's awesome. I love it.
Okay, I'm following.
The best place to be on the Christmas market? Five Guys.
So we're in the heart of the old town right now, and this is the Rathausplatz, I think. So it's the City Hall Square. We're very close to the River Rhine now. This is the most medieval looking part of the city. And of course, they have a couple of stands here too. Like Diana said earlier, there are like 5 or 6 different pockets of smaller Christmas markets. And this one has a very nice backdrop. So we walked through the entire old town and we're right at the River Rhine now. So the city kind of ends here. And this is the Burgplatz, like the castle square. One highlight here is they have this Ferris wheel, and this was already up a couple weeks before they started the Christmas market, but it's going to be here for the whole Christmas market, and it's very colorful and nice.
That's nice. Good spirit, huh? Well, thingy.
All right, we got something I had to get, but it might not be super German Christmas marquee. But we saw this stall that had cheese döner kebabs, meaning instead of the big skewer of meat they usually have, they had a big skewer of cheese, and he scraped it off like they do with the meat and put it in the döner. You have 3 options. You could put salmon on top, you could put bacon on top, and sucuk, which we have, and I think that is some type of Turkish sausage. Very cheesy thing, very heavy. This thing was €8, and I'm, as the leading German döner expert, actually worldwide, just gonna see how good this thing is.
Hey, shout out to the dude, man.
The first bite is actually very good. There's a lot of flavors in there. There's like peppers in there, tomatoes, and coleslaw, all stuff.
The Turkish, they have it good over there, man. When it comes down to food. When it comes down to food, their food is good, man. Very good. So that is a good sandwich or whatever thingy that is.
There's also carrots in there. I was a bit skeptical. I was thinking, let's do this for a joke, but it was very good. I love it. Wow.
It smells really good. We got the Knoblauch sauce, the garlic sauce. There was also Kräutersoße that you could get as well. Let's just give it a try. Dang, this is good. I think this is a vegetarian option for a döner because you could get it without the meat. The vegetables are just grilled. They're so nice. This is a pepper. I think the sauce is killing it. This is awesome.
Oh, look at those mushrooms.
We stepped off of the market a little bit. It's raining, so we have some cover here. So we have Käsespätzle mit Zwiebel, Rostzwiebeln. So this is on every single market, not just Christmas markets. I feel like, gourmet markets, any summer outdoor markets, you'll often find this in Germany. It's really cool. They had a machine that they drop the noodles in there, they boiled them, then they put them on a pan and put cheese on it, mixed it around until it melted, and then added the roasted onions on top.
It's like a macaroni cheese with onion, basically.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the equivalent to mac and cheese in Germany,
That's
isn't
what
it?
I said.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. It is hot. It is steaming. It looks awesome. Let's go. It's nice. I like this one. There were a lot of options. There was some like Jägersoße, some cream sauce and stuff too.
Hey,
we did the cheese, which is the traditional option, and it's so good.
Shove it in there. This year's theme here seemed to be a lot of cheese everywhere.
I feel like cheese is everywhere this year.
I like that we added the onions, gives it a crunchy texture in comparison to the rather soft noodles and cheese. I like it, it's good.
Yeah, and it was a little extra for the onions, 50 cents, but worth it.
All right, we got desserts. It started raining and we found shelter here at this Glühwein stand. We have a huge Dampfnudel, which is basically a steamed noodle or dumpling, and it's this huge dough ball. You can choose between different toppings. Everything has vanilla sauce, but then there's Nutella, there's a cherry sauce topping and different stuff. But we never had it, so I'm very curious. We just cut in here and it seems very fluffy, doughy on the inside, so I'm not really sure.
Very fluffy, bready, thingy, cakey kind of thing with chocolate on top. Warm, that is, very hot.
Sure what this is made out of. So first time Dampfnudel ever.
You're gonna like it, bro, I can tell. Yep.
It looks like an alien brain floating inside an open skull or something.
Wow, what a great way to describe that.
I expected to be having a little bit more of a bao consistency, like a bao texture, but it's not. It's definitely drier, and I think you really need some sauce with it. Otherwise, it would just be like a big round piece of toast.
Because that's the thing, you need that sauce be mixed with it. That's the trick. I can tell, even to look at it, it might be a little bit dry on the inside. However, you have to take a piece of it and just mix it up with that little liquid with the chocolate.
It's okay. It's not my favorite.
Every time we pass these things, I think it looks like a giant baozi, which is like a Chinese fill bun, but this is not filled with anything. So the sauce is what's making the moisture, it looks like. It's just a dry bun.
Yeah. All right, it's a bit mediocre. All right, we're gonna end it here. It's raining pretty heavily, and as you can see behind
So he's gonna throw it away.
me, the rain cleared out a lot of.
Hey, shout out to the channel, man. They're gonna throw out the dessert. I thought it looks nice. It looks like something I will eat. Didn't look that bad though. Interesting. Amazing, huh? Amazing, folks. I don't know. It's just to show you that a lot of, we have misconceptions about European culture. Even here in the United States, that they're dry and unseasoned, but man, one of my favorite dishes is just American diner food, man. It just comes straight from the Europeans, and I love it, man. So it's knowing that Germany know how to season their food, man. Oh man, hey, shout out to y'all, man. You guys are doing a good job, and I season my food very well, and seeing some of this stuff very well seasoned, it just tells you it's a lot to just taste and just gather. Let me know what you guys think about this little Christmas. Did you guys went this year, or are you guys planning to go to this year? Just let me know in the comment section below. I really would like to hear from you guys. Meantime, guys, I'll see you in the next one.